Hi there. So we're now on to the 1st of April and the plants are looking really good. I'll just give you a tour of the Keela greenhouse that I've got at home. The plants in here are motoring along. So what we've got here is the dahlias. I've took them in, the first batch of cuttings from the tubers, and as you can see, they're just starting to come back to life. So basically, when you take a cutting from the plant there, it then reforms more cutting material around it, so it compensates for the loss of the centre one, and it springs out 4 or 5 more cuttings. So the first lot of cuttings tend to be weaker, hollow stemmed cuttings, but I have stuck some of them in. Some of them were worth keeping, but a lot of them were for the bin. So in about a week's time, I should have 5 times what it shot the 2 weeks before that. So you can see on this one, chop the main one, and then more cuttings, cutting material appears around it. So there's plenty to go at. On the right there are a couple of tubers which I got late, but they are actually starting to eye up now. So in about a week or two's time, I should be taking more cuttings off them. So the first batch that I took have rooted. The system I'm using this year for labelling to save writing out hundreds of labels. Basically, that's Winholm Diane, and it's got number 2 on. So everything with 2 on is Winholm Diane. Mary's Germandas number 8, Kenora Challenger number 9, and so on. So that's the first batch rooted there. I'll quickly dodge under the bench, and in the Vitapod, the heated Vitapod, I have got my second lot of cuttings. So everything's looking good. These have been in about a week now, and they're just starting to root. So looking really good. Plenty to go at. One thing is though, I have been struggling for varieties that I need. So the tubers that I set away weren't viable. So I'll quickly show you. Sorry for the camera, but so this one just hasn't formed. Really poor tubers. So this year, what my plan is, I'm obviously going to have to buy some of them in from the local local plant sale. I'll be pot tubing them. So a lot of these ones here are very, very small pot tubers, tiny in fact, but you'll get about 15-20 cuttings, maybe more if you mother plant them, and get plenty cutting material off them. They do shoot away a lot quicker. You get a lot of smaller cuttings. So this one here will be ideal to take, tiny, but you tend to get a better success rate with the smaller ones. Less evaporation through the leaf material. So I'll be growing a lot more from pot tubers next year. So that's the first batch. Second batch is in the Vitapod. In a week or so's time, there'll be another 100 or so cuttings to take there. So plenty plants to go at. I think I've took probably 150 cuttings so far. Another 100 in a week's time, and then a week after that will be my main batch of cuttings. So plenty to go at. Now on to the chrysanthemums. So I've got here anemones. It's a very difficult word to say. Anemones. These are I've been given them by John Peace. Very good varieties. So some of the varieties are ruby, pink. I'm forgetting the first name of the plants. I'll have to find that out. But I've been told that they're the best ones to grow. So anemones there, and late singles on the left here. Some of them are way over a foot tall. So I think John had said that they need a growth retardant on them just to keep the heights down. So that when they're in flower, they're not going to be 8 foot tall. So I'll keep an eye on them. These will be getting the first stop. So by the meaning stop, the tip will just be snapped out early in the morning, and that'll trigger side shooting. So I haven't got a clue what I'm doing with them, but I'm being steered in the right direction by John, so fingers crossed I can do some justice with them and get some good flowers on the bench. On to the giant onions. Where do I start? So I've got 20 plants in here. The varieties, well, the strains which I'm growing are Joe Mackenzie's. I've got some from his long-necked onions. Peter Glazebrooks, which is these ones here, and these lot here. And I've also got some Peter Glazebrooks long neck. So that one there's a long neck, and that one there's a long neck. Basically, that's from seed which he's kept from a long neck onion. Lights wise, the light times are on, just mimicking natural daylight. So in the next couple of weeks, that system there, which is a PL grow system, will become an automated system, and basically it plugs in over there and controls the lights, fans, dehumidifier, another fan up there, and heater. So everything can be remote controlled. So that little box there links to the Wi-Fi in the house, and hopefully I'll be able to control everything via a Wi-Fi link from anywhere in the world. So we'll see how we'll get on with that. I've got 20 giant onions. You can see some of these 5 here haven't got the supports on yet. They'll be getting moved down the allotment, still staying in the pots, and I'll be growing 18 in the greenhouse here. They'll be spaced out in a couple of weeks. I'll be growing, I think it's 12 down the allotment in the trenches, and these 6 here, sorry, this one here, 6 will be going in the polytunnel as well, just when the weather warms up. It's absolutely balmy to think that it's going to snow tomorrow, with it being Easter weekend. It's absolutely crazy, the weather. But after tomorrow, the weather's going to pick up. Nighttime temperature's going to warm up. So hopefully the plants will start growing a bit quicker. But having said that, I'm happy with the growth rate of them so far, so I cannot really complain. So that's it. Just a quick tour around the greenhouse at home. Plans are probably tomorrow is to hook up the watering system in here, and get the watering system automated as well. We're on a holiday for a week, so I need everything up and running so that it's easy to look after. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Any questions, just pop them in the box below and I'll get them answered. See you later.